Hey everyone, welcome to the reading for today. We're going to see what you guys need to know right now. It's a general reading. It could be past, present, future, okay? You're going to know best how this resonates for you and where it fits on the timeline, okay? So let's see, what's going on, Spirit? What's happening today in the energy? We have the King of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Cups in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune. How interesting. Okay, Justice at the bottom of the deck. So we're dealing with a masculine energy that's temperamental. They can be angry, violent, cruel, impulsive, quick to act. Okay, a Queen of Cups in reverse. Feminine energy that's emotionally manipulative, could be over emotional, lacking some sort of emotional balance. They're not in touch with their feelings. This could even be emotional manipulation, okay? And the Wheel of Fortune. Some sort of divine timing here, okay? Who's the King of Wands reverse? The Magician. The Three of Wands and Death. This has to do with someone planning someone's death. I mean, that's kind of what it looks like. Someone manifesting this, planning an ending. Okay. All right. What's the Queen of Cups reverse? The Two of Wands has to do with choices to protect oneself. And the Six of Wands in reverse, feeling defeated. Feeling a fall from grace or some sort of defeat. Okay, what's the Wheel of Fortune? The Nine of Cups, happiness. The Seven of Cups, confusion. The Tower. So whatever this fated event is that's coming in here, it's a tower moment. It's shocking. It's also very sudden, like unexpectedly, like something is going to shift unexpectedly, but it's going to be some sort of justice. Okay. Tell me more about this King of Wands reverse here, planning something, a permanent ending. This has to do with somebody losing a lot of money. The King of Swords, losing out on generational wealth, losing long-term abundance, losing everything, losing a lot of money, okay? Tell me more about this King of Wands in reverse. And this plan, it's a main male. And this has to do with somebody being concerned about someone's family. Being concerned about a family. Okay. This is the truth. Or you're going to have some sort of a revelation. There's going to be clarity and truth, a revelation about some sort of forces at play. And someone being insecure, feeling like something is not enough. Something is not good enough. Or somebody feels insecure and jealous. Can you help me explain? Can you explain this a little bit better, please? This has to do with somebody's abundance, someone's money, success, independence. A King of Cups in reverse and the Tower in reverse. Somebody trying to avoid something from happening. They're trying to avoid some sort of destruction. $99. Nine of Cups, Nine of Wands, 99. Can you tell me a bit better, like a bit more about what is going on? It's actually 999. Nine of Coins, Nine of Cups, Nine of Wands. Okay, 999. Forgiveness. Again, this energy of forgiveness is here. Okay, again, the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Coins. Now we have all nines on the table. 4 nines, 9999. And the Knight of Cups. A love offer. Extending love towards someone here. The High Priestess. Okay, so I feel like this is a bit of a subliminal message for someone, all right? Your intuition could be telling you something right now, okay? The Hermit. It's kind of giving me a question that you're asking yourself, right? But your intuition already knows the answer. Like you're already answering the question, okay? You could be wondering like, why this, why that? Your intuition is already telling you why. The answer. Okay. Okay, anything else with that? Has to do with an Empress in the reverse and what someone is holding on to. Four of Coins, holding on to something. What somebody has in their possession, an Empress in the reverse. Not listening to intuition. Somebody here is overthinking something, or they're anxious, stuck in their head, nervous about making some sort of a love offer or a gesture or coming towards someone in love. Somebody is stuck in their head, anxious. What is this about? That you don't have to be concerned about something, okay? You don't have to be concerned about something. Yeah, this kind of feels like someone's worrying or anxiety is taking over a little bit, but your intuition is already telling you what's really going on, but maybe something that you're seeing outside of you, okay, or you're just witnessing or taking in some sort of way. Maybe it's confusing you, but you already know the truth about this, okay? There's an intuitive feeling that you have that you don't have to be concerned about something. Okay, what does that mean? The Sun, you already know the truth, okay? Something about the heart, okay, or love. You already know the truth about whatever this is. You don't have to be concerned that it's giving me like you're asking yourself like, did I get something wrong? Or did I misinterpret something? No, you know the truth. And you don't have to be concerned about something. Okay. This has to do with a King of Wands in reverse, planning someone's death. Or something about losing a lot of money, losing generational wealth, losing an inheritance. Okay, so tell me about that, please. And a King of Swords. This has to do with the past and Page of Swords in reverse, some sort of lies about the past. Or somebody that lied in the past, or somebody that gave false information. Yeah, something about false information coming through in the past, okay? Something being switched around. All right, so something could be being switched around right now, but there's a purpose behind it. And it has to do with false information that came through in the past. Okay. So you don't have to be concerned about something because it's being, something here has a purpose to it, okay? The Ace of Wands, Eight of Cups. Yeah, it has to do with walking away, leaving something behind, some sort of a strategy here, a plan moving forward. I'm even getting Thoth off of the Knight of Coins. For some reason, the Knight of Coins gives me Thoth sometimes. Okay, so it's even giving me that. And somebody taking action here, okay? Something here is somebody can't leave something behind. Somebody can't move on. Okay, they're stuck in something here. The Devil in reverse, a King of Cups. What's this Six of Swords reverse here? A bed. A bed? The stars. Wishing upon a star? Something about a bed? What is that? This has to do with a date, okay? Somebody dating someone, meeting someone new, somebody planning a date. Okay, and there's someone here that's wearing a mask. Or something is just being pretended, okay? Or somebody's personifying something, they're pretending. Someone is wearing a mask when it comes to a date. Planning a date. Pretending something about a date. Give me some more on this one. Hold on. This has to do with a Queen of Wands and a home, a property where someone lives. Some sort of stability, a home of the Queen of Wands, a house. The Magician, something being manifested. This has to do with some sort of a plan, okay? This has to do with a master plan of uniting the star and the lovers. Star-crossed lovers. Okay, star-crossed lovers. So this has to do with a soulmate connection, a true love connection. Okay. Yeah, I just want to keep reiterating that, like, there's something that could be coming up now or in the near future where you're all of a sudden like confused, okay? But that has a purpose is almost what I want to say, okay? There's a purpose behind it, all right? But you know, intuitively, you know the truth, okay? So let that guide you, because I feel like you might be getting stuck in your head or overthinking something, like overthinking, like, did I get something wrong? Did I misinterpret something? Did I read something wrong? Did I get something wrong? No, you didn't. You know the truth, okay? You don't have to be concerned, okay? I don't know. I feel like you're going to know what that means, hopefully. So tell me about the Wheel of Fortune, please. Sorry. Not doing so well in the heat this summer. Okay. Yeah, Four of Swords. There's something that can't be spoken about right now. Or Spirit is asking you to just reflect on something a little bit or just think about it a little bit, then maybe it'll make sense to you, okay? The Five of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. This has to do with somebody being left out in the cold, or someone being abandoned, or somebody being left to fend for themselves, okay? Or someone being attacked, someone being put in bad health and attacked, or somebody just being left out in the cold with no help, okay? Yeah, think about this, the Five of Wands, and some sort of competition that you might have had with someone else, okay? Yeah, this has to do with the King of Swords in the reverse, all right, and the Ten of Wands. Okay, somebody that put a lot of energy into something here, somebody that has been doing something for a very long time. You could be overthinking something here. You already know the truth, okay? I feel like that's what Spirit wants to tell you, whoever you are today. Don't overthink it. You already know the truth. This has to do with the King of Swords in the reverse. Somebody that left you or left someone here to carry a burden all by themselves. Okay, somebody that left someone out in the cold and did not help them. A King of Swords in the reverse is what it looks like. Eight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, somebody that's emotionally detached, okay? It has to do with a date. It has to do with planning a date or something like that. Or meeting with someone here. The Emperor. The Two of Wands. This has to do with an Emperor and a choice. The Emperor and a choice. What's that about? Ten of Cups. Judgment in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. Rejection. Bad judgment. Rejection. Oh, being rejected for judging someone? No. You know the truth. Look, again, you know the truth about this. You know the truth. Your message today is all about the fact that you already know the truth about this, okay? I don't know if you're wondering if something, could have to do with like judging someone, or you feel like something is your judgment, or if you feel, I don't know if you feel like you're supposed, like, hold on. No, it has something to do with the things that you tell yourself, okay? The Wheel of Fortune. You might be going into some sort of a pattern here that you have had for a while now, okay? Where it's like negative self-talk, okay? Or anxiety. Or you let your anxiety take over, and then you start like it's giving me like worst case scenario thinking, okay? But in this situation, don't go down that path. Don't go into worst case scenario, or taking something personally, okay? Or feeling like something is a punishment for judgment, all right? Don't go down that path. You already know the truth here, okay? The King of Cups and the Hierophant. This has to do with the King of Cups and someone in an institution, or someone, or it has to do with the church, okay? Something about the King of Cups and the church, something about You know what this means, okay? The Hangman and the Moon. Yeah, it's like you're going to get the epiphany that you need to have, okay? But there's like something that is veiled right now, or there's like a fog over it. It's not seen clearly. It's an illusion, okay? Or you're going to get an epiphany that something here is an illusion. It's in the moon energy right now. It's secretive, okay? It's a veil, right? The moon. Think about the moon. Think about something in the past, the moon. How spirit kept something in the moon energy for a very long time. Okay. And then I think you're going to get it. Okay, anything else? The Five of Swords. Yeah, it has to do with someone around you that is extremely manipulative, okay? They're a backstabber. They would do anything to win. They would do anything to get to the front of the line. They are highly manipulative and calculated, okay? And that's why something here is being switched around, all right? Or something is being balanced out, okay? The Moon in reverse. Yeah, it has to do with the illusion. You're going to be able to see through the illusion, okay? Or see past the illusion. Try and see past the illusion here. The Eight of Wands, the Four of Swords, you're going to get the download, okay, when you're resting. All right? It's going to come in. You're going to get the download when you're resting, when you're at peace. Something's going to come in for you. Information, okay? Or just stay calm for now. Just be at peace right now. Don't fall into anxiety or racing thoughts or something like that. Because the download is going to come through, okay? The truth that you need. So just be at peace. Stop overthinking. There's an overthinker here. Okay. Ooh. All right. I need a fan in here. The Five of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, and the Fool. Yeah, leaving something behind here because of no, being left out. It has to do with somebody being left out in the cold, being left alone, being left to fend for themselves, being abandoned in some sort of way, being exiled, in a new beginning, okay, after abandonment. Also, I want to say, like, two things can be true at the same time, okay? But you will know what applies to you personally, okay? I hope that made sense. The Moon, there's an illusion here, okay? Something is an illusion. And I feel like that's what spirit, that's the whole message for the first part here, is that something here is an illusion, okay? But it's spirit working through this, and it's spirit creating this veil over something, all right? But you know the truth, okay? So if you're seeing an illusion, or you're looking at something and you feel like it's an illusion, your intuition is telling you that you thought it was this, and your intuition is saying this is the truth. Listen to your intuition right now, because something is being put under a veil, but there's a purpose behind it, okay? So don't be concerned. Stop overthinking. Everything's fine. And you're going to see why this is, okay? You're going to watch it unfold, all right? So I'm going to leave it at that. I hope this helps, guys, okay? Thank you for watching. Until next time, bye.